Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Bulls.
And how they were able to battle back in the fourth quarter of that game, being down as much as they were, made it a really special win for them.
Well, I hope they enjoyed it because you're not going to get many wins like that. I mean, having to dig themselves out of the hole they got themselves into doesn't happen very often.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Maurice Spades out there with Gortat, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. Now here's LeBron following the miss by Kevin Love. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Terrific awareness among this collection of centers and power forwards. The big men averaging the most assists per contest over the previous 10 games. 5th on the list, Nerlens Noel.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter than they are out on the court.
That was awesome.
Look out below. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside, Wall. There's the dish to Spades. Wide open. And the jumper is good. Spades has got 20.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
The drive by Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And for him, so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And Wall kicks to Spades. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Wall. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Outside DeRozan. LeBron against Porter. The drive by... Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Spades with a screen on Irving. Wall passes to Spades. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout called the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Porter kicks to Wall.
Tore it down that time.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. All with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Now Beal. He's got 9. A 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And here is Irving. He's got 16. Love with the screen for DeRozan. Back to Irving to the left side wing. Noel dishes to LeBron. Outside Irving. There's the triple. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Wall passes to Spates. Back to Wall. Pass to Beal.
A moment here now to see the numbers for John Wall. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays and put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal. What a performance from Beal here. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
LeBron has doubled. Nobody near Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 19 points for Kyrie Irving. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug-of-war, back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
To the inside. Wall with some nice defense.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
It's a pick by Love. Inside. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Porter kicks to Beal. Can't hit. Nice D from DeRozan.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Outside, Wall. Kicks to Gortat. Back to Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 12 in the game.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Irving kicks to James. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Porter kicks to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Porter, no luck.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Love with the screen on Porter. Now, Love inside. Rebound, Washington. Wall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Spades with the screen on Irving. Spades sets a screen. Wall draws the double. The kick out to Spades. And he gets it to go. Spades has got 24.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Irving kicks to James. For the 3. Irving can't hit.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Outside, Wall. And Gortat kicks to Porter. Beal with it. He's got 14. Porter dishes to Beal. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And stolen by Love. And James throws it down. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as with any timeout at this part of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout. No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Irving passes to Ennis. Back to Irving. Young with no one around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Young's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Rice kicks to Augustine. To the inside. Here's Jones, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean. Can't let him that close to the basket. It's almost a guaranteed finish when he gets into the paint.
1:44 left here in the third quarter. Jones sets the pick for Augustine. The pass to Page. Back to Gortat. The baseline jam. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Augustine against Irving. Feeds to James. The kick out to Young. Noel with it. Gortat's there. Irving dishes to Young. Second chance shot. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Passes it to Gortat. And it's Augustine atop the key. Inside and stolen by James.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be. Well, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Gortat, the pass to Rice. Young with the steal.
Question is, do they go 2-for-1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
And slam dunk by Noel.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Augustine kicks to Jones. Augustine up top. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gortat, pass to Page. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rice. Buries the long-range jumper. Rice has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. He gets it up. And no good trying to get that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Coming up.